Hello YouTube and welcome to my prediction video of the Nova Open, which when I'm uploading is about 6 hours away. Now I normally don't do these kind of prediction videos because I'm well, basically forgetting to do it every time. Usually the reveals had already passed when I'm thinking, oh yeah, I was going to tape a video, but now for one time I remembered, and that is because tonight it's gonna be the big one. So my prediction is tonight the Old World is announced and it's gonna be in the end of this year's slot, so release end of October, beginning of November. Why? Because this is the last show, big event that they can announce it, and if they don't do it, it will be for 2025. Why 2025? Because next year Age of Sigmar Edition 4 is coming out, and you have to be a very big marketing idiot, working in sales and everything myself, basically to release two big fantasy systems. One where the old guard is waiting for, and one which is popular with your current player base, competing against each other. So that's not gonna work. So they're gonna announce it tonight. It's gonna be for October. That's it. It's gonna have Chaos Dwarfs in it. We already know that with a PDF. I know there are many players, like the Dark Elf players and the Lizardman players, who are complaining a bit on the internet that they only will get a PDF and not a full support of miniatures and army books in the first phase. Well, as a Chaos Dwarf player, I'm just happy that there is a PDF because, face it, we're veterans of the game. If you're a Chaos Dwarf player, you have, well, how should I say it, persistence. Check with me, 4th edition, we got the Warhammer Presents Chaos Dwarf book, the army, well, it was not a true army book, but a collection of articles from White Dwarf and the army list and a battle report and everything, in which we had to play through 4th and 5th edition. 6th edition comes around, you get Ravening Hordes, which was basically PDF avant la lettre, was a small booklet, and we had to play all our events with the Ravening Hordes book during the whole of 6th edition and the whole of 7th edition. No army book. Comes 8th edition, Ravening Hordes falls away, and you have nothing. Until somewhere down the line comes the very expensive Forge World book of Throne of Tamurkan, with an army list for the Legion of Azork, which was only a faction of the Chaos Dwarfs, but that's what we have to play with for 8th edition. And then the world went boom. But anyway, so there was no 9th edition. Well, you got the Warhammer Armies Project and everything with their fan books, great, but officially we only have the Legion of Azork book. Comes Age of Sigmar, we first get the PDF of Forge World, which was later on Warhammer Community updated. I believe last time in 2021, but still you're down to a small selection of units, and all your Hobgoblin troops from before, they're out of the window, because it's only the Chaos Dwarfs in that Age of Sigmar PDF. So, well, yeah, basically it was a PDF for the Forge Worlds range, which is no longer available. Like, there's nothing fantasy wise on the Forge World, so even that would be a big announcement that Forge World would start making fantasy again, but yeah, we're not going there. So, but that's my first prediction tonight. The Old World, it's here. Bear with me. Then other reveals. Well, I'm not gonna talk Horus Heresy and Warhammer 40k. I mean, who plays those games? They're not selling. It's not popular. Why would you die by some genetic horrified mutant beast while you can die nobly in a duel or blasted away by a Chaos Dwarf blunderbuss? But yeah. Then there's the other system, Age of Sigmar. I would say the Chaos Dwarfs are here and make this whole video about Chaos Dwarfs, but it's long rumored that there's gonna be an evil dwarven faction, but as we already saw, the boss for the Aurochs and the Squeak, it's gonna be the big reveals for tonight are gonna be Order, not gonna be Order or something, because they just had the City of Sigmar. It's gonna be the Destruction faction, probably with a whole new line of Aurochs. Maybe a troll left or right, but yeah, they're gonna be the big Age of Sigmar reveal, new Aurochs. But then there's also the smaller scale games, and here I have my hopes up either in Underworlds or in Warcry. They are gonna announce, I can only hope, but call it a bit of an inside gut feeling, a Chaos Dwarf faction. Why? Because you got the immense success of Total War 3 Warhammer and the big release of the Chaos Dwarfs there, so people want to play Chaos Dwarfs. And they're hard to find. We now have two loose ones in Warcry, the one in the Iron Golem set and the one in the Spire Tyrant set, so yeah, I just bought them loose, never bought the whole boxes. But they are still out there, the evil dwarfs, so the Chaos Dwarfs. And with the success of the video game, I think it's a good place to test if they would be a success. Should they make a whole line for Age of Sigmar by entering them in one of the two skirmish game factions? We have the Horns of Hassut. We were human, well, preferred not to be slaves, but cannon fodder human troops for Hassut. So Hassut, yeah, I don't speak with the ship. I'm Flemish, for me it's Hassut, but that's a detail. It's good to test the waters, because then they can see whether people would buy that, and if it's worthwhile the effort to make a full Age of Sigmar release of them, maybe 1, 2, 3 years down the line, but who knows. But yeah, that's a bit of a prediction, though to be honest, something tells me there is going to be, probably for Warcry, a Trolls, or whatever unpronounceable they're called, release. It's I don't know, it's something with the room ranges and everything. I think either Age of Sigmar with the Orc line or Warcry is gonna get a full Troll faction tonight. Last release, Blood Bowl, that can be anything. Hey, maybe Chaos Wars, but no, it's not gonna be Chaos Wars. Don't know which team they're gonna release. Probably maybe a star player. Don't even think a theme. I just think they're gonna release 1 or 2 star players, probably available on Forge World. So, but yeah, that's about it for my ideas for the Nova releases tonight. I'm uploading this video now, so well, since you're watching it, I already uploaded it. But let's see tomorrow morning how many mistakes I made and if I actually had something right. Which, judging by the fact that I don't live in a big villa and everything, I'm not that good at gambling and hunches anyway. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time, and bye bye.